Thanks for clicking on this video. Welcome to part 1. そんなものであんないいものができるなんて信じられないの巻へようこそ。My name is Sachiko Kogure. I would like to show you various types of paper that you can find at home or around you. Let's start. When it comes to origami, when you hear origami, you think of always origami paper. That is perfect to learn because it's thin and it's an easy size. But if you don't go beyond this, I think you cannot make very creative, interesting paper for origami. So I would like to help you to get some idea through this part 1. Okay, for example, sheet music. Everybody loves music, whatever the music is. So this is, I have an opportunity to work with Atlanta Symphony Orchestra gift shop, and they provide me paper sheet music like this, and then I make origami items for, especially for Christmas season. But if you don't have original sheet paper, that's okay, the copy. You can find online some free sheet music site, and you can, this one someone wanted me to make with this particular song because the person loved this music very much, and like this. And so I would like to show a couple of things that I made from out of this sheet music. I think gift. Okay, what is this? Oh, there you are. This is the music. So around this tree, you can hear some music. Or I make also ornaments, angel. If you make tiny crane like this and then put in the cute bag, it's important, cute thing. Now star, cubic, miniature tree, again tree, star, another kind of star, and this type. Okay, all out of sheet music. And now if you have old album, open your album and then find your favorite photo of the person to whom you want to give the origami item. I found some old photos, my dog and my daughter, and I put on copy paper to fulfill the paper with the photos, various photos, and then I copy it. Now my sheet for origami is ready. It is rectangular, but now you can fold this way. Right, this way. And then you cut this extra part. And this one is square, so you can use as origami paper. Now, another thing is, if you want to make your company's logo paper, cut its cut off the logo or the information that you want to put on the paper, and then glue them, and then color copy. You have to go to home office depot or something, but you can make again the copy sheet, but you can cut into square to be your company origami paper. This one is it was an order of a German translation company. Or if you have old children's old pictures that you don't want to throw away, now you can make something out of this. If I fold this way, and then sorry, I have to give up this part, or maybe because from this you can make the smaller square to make smaller item of origami. And now, for example, this is what I would like to introduce you how to make this crane. But when you fold this paper, you don't know which part will be shown, I mean this way. So you can know in advance where to put your best favorite picture or something on your creative paper. So here, this part are shown, you see? The top is shown, here also shown, but other parts are hidden. But if you try to do it this way, you can know, and then now we unfold it. Unfolding to see which part I want to put my most favorite photos to show on your crane. Here you are. So you got information here this way and this way mainly, and this is the center, of course. So you can put your favorite photo around here. Like this, okay? Right. Now, another idea. Before you throw away anything, check and tear off your favorite pages. Meaningful for you or just beautiful ones, because sometimes the magazine paper sheet is perfectly good thickness. And for example, if you know that person loves some particular food, how about this? I made this one with a page of sushi, Japanese sushi, or sashimi, or tempura, like this. Another idea is do you have paper towel? Now, this is the one portion, or this one, this crane thing, hanging thing, is made out of this size of paper towel, but I dyed. Here, look. There is a nuance, not quite white, not quite blue at all, but each one has different nuance because each one I worked to dye these paper. So this one, or look, I did yesterday. This one, when I opened the refrigerator, there was curry, there was paprika, there was what was this? Oh, saffron. So let me show you how I do. So this is saffron, and this one is food coloring red, and this one is coffee. This one is hibiscus tea, and then I make it very, very strong tea, and then I soak this. This is tea. I tried wasabi and Japanese green tea, matcha tea. That works, but the colors are not strong, like just at maximum like this. Actually, I did with soy sauce, but I don't recommend because it smells soy sauce too much. Okay, I don't recommend you to use some sweet thing because to your origami item, the ants will come and eat your origami things. So, having this paper towel this way, that is exactly the same as this one, okay? And then using the elastic, you pinch a part of paper like this, and then tie, because it's a tie-dye, like this, okay? Or you can use also this wire here, like this, tightly. Now it's like this. Maybe at this side, at that size of paper towel, 6 is maximum. And then saffron. I mix with water like this. Sounds good. Okay, and then soak it. Not completely, because if it is complete, it goes underneath of the elastic or wire, and then you cannot make a good one. Here you are, and then I squeezed. Maybe I should put here a little bit more. It smells saffron. Here, like this. And then you dry. You dry naturally. It takes time, but you dry like this, as is. You dry this way, and then when the paper is completely dry, then you take this off, and then you can see the underneath of this wire or elastic rubber band. It didn't tied, so you can see white color, and you can your paper has motif like this. And then afterwards you iron. Okay, you can iron. Don't burn it. Okay, so that is it. And maybe tomorrow I will use that paper towel to make crane with you. And I would like to show you more. Okay, this one, what can it be, this little gift? Here you are. This one is a wrapping paper of a Japanese traditional sweet store. Their Japanese wrapping paper of stores or companies, they are very fine paper, not thick, not thin, but something is different. It is solid. I mean, so you will see. Okay, anyway, this way. Thank you very much. And how about this one? Oh, this one, I think. This is a translucent, where is it? Translucent paper that was, it was a bag, little bag that has a Japanese traditional mochi sweet in it. So each time when I eat or when my friend eats, I say, stop, please don't tear. Please cut with a scissor, because afterwards I open and then I wipe, I iron, and then I make origami. So, like this. There you are. And then what else? Oh, this one is also, I dyed the paper. In part 2, I will explain you how I connect these cranes in an easier way and more beautiful way. Here, like this. The color is green, but nuance is, each one has its own nuance. You can also color with watercolor from your drawers somewhere. But you shouldn't put under the rain, of course. And this one, I am proud of it. I'm sure you like it. Do you know what? This is from chick fillet. Chick fillet, if you eat, the bag that they give to you is red and white or white and red. I think it is still the same way, but I don't know. Okay, anyway, the back side of this bag is a kind of foil, and it is very perfectly good for folding. It's not thin, it's not thick, a little bit thick, and then it holds very well like this. And last year at Japan Fest, I always have a booth in Japan Fest. A lady came and purchased this one, this type of thing a lot. And she said she would like to use this one for her class, middle school class, and she wants to teach the recycling concept. I'm sure many people love Chick-fil-A. I'm not publishing though. And also, what is this? Okay, this one is the real Japanese traditional wash paper. Maybe you don't have at home, but next time when you have a chance, it's beautiful. And then I put on the base like this, and this one also I will introduce you how to in part 2. If you put in a box, it's so cute. And this is also wash paper, old version, ancient version of A-I-U-E-O Japanese characters. いろはにほへとちりぬるわわかよたれさつね etc. Or if you like this one also Japanese wash paper. Wash paper is organic botanical plants, handmade, traditionally handmade paper, like this, wabi-sabi tree. Okay, and then, how about this? Let's open. This one also wash paper. When you know how to, you can make smaller one like this. And then this is also recycled, but I put on. And this one, it's a magnetic, right? So this one can be put at the door of refrigerator. Here you are. Okay. I also make earrings too because of this same size. それから and then okay, this one again, this is also paper from sweet Japanese traditional sweet shop, the wrapping paper of their okashi sweets. And then if you go to backyard, maybe you can find branches, vines or something. This one I found in a store, I think. And then you can hang as a mobile. The easiest, only two though. それから what was this? I forgot. Oh, I made this crane with a canvas. It's solid. It's difficult to fold, but each time I fold, I iron, and then I fold like this. And then if you put on the stand, I mean the base, it looks much, much better as a gift. Oh, this one. Here you are. This looks special paper. No, this is just two regular wrapping paper, backside together, and then two sheets you fold together as one, as a sheet of paper. So it looks double-sided paper, but it's not. So even the paper I showed you, origami paper like this, if you do in double, then it looks much message. There is the from the paper. Okay, anyway, this type of thing. So if you think that your favorite photo from a magazine or something, if you think it is too thin, then you can double. I once had order from a conference of a newspaper companies, and I doubled the newspapers of their newspapers to fold everything double. Then even the newspapers can make some, at that time it was crane or something, but you can make, instead of folding one, you can fold like this. You start like this, doubled, but you fold. And if you're not very much used to fold, the papers move, so you need practice first. And what was this? Okay, let's see. Oh, I see. Okay, this is a wrapping paper that you find everywhere. But if you look for the quality wrapping paper. This can be the good origami paper. You can find in art store also. Oh, I will show you some. This is what you can find. This is what you can find in art store here, like this. I cut into small one, but this beautiful one in the art shop, art supply shop. This one is completely Japanese wash paper, but I think it is sold here in the art supply store. And then, here you are. This can be also a good paper. Map. This is from a magazine. Magazine has this type of map. So if the person to whom you want to give an origami item loves Italy, then how about making this? Or someone who traveled in Italy, then this must be a great one. And I talked about, oh, I want to show you this one too. This paper I love. This is regular, not regular, some quality wrapping paper. Here you are. So beautiful. This one also. I would like to show off this one too. This one is art store, art supply store, had this type of paper, and then instead of opening completely the crane I made in small sizes, in small size, I put in this type of frame and okay. My favorite penguin. And then here, if you know how to make an origami, a crane or anything, if you make at least 6, or you saw here, I showed you only 2 cranes for a small mobile, but this type of mobile you make, and these branches I hunt in my backyard. And then again, I will explain you how to pierce your origami item, and then connect to make mobile also. Now, I would like to introduce my biggest. No, actually, we can make bigger one too, but this one is the bigger the paper, the bigger you want it to make. You want to make the crane, the bigger size of paper with solid, thicker paper you need, because otherwise it drops every part. Okay, so this one is half fabric. This one is Japanese material for Japanese fusuma door. And I got the paper from Japan, and then this is a crane. Or if you have some particular fabric you like, you spray the starch and then iron. When you iron, you have to cover the fabric, otherwise the bottom of the iron and then glue, not glue, how do you call it? Starch will burn or something. So use very thin cotton fabric or to cover before you iron. And then more starch again. And then again iron. If you repeat this way, then thick fabric, not thick, hard, starched fabric is done, now you can fold your origami like this. Also, I think wash paper is like this. Okay, it is expensive, but without failure, your item looks gorgeous. This one, wash paper. Small Japanese traditional wrestling. Decorative thing. Now, a lot of gold. If you make something out of this, it is expensive, so I'm so afraid to cut off into origami paper, but sometimes I do. Okay, this type of thing is wash paper. You can find in Japan, of course, or online. And you can find like this. You can make this type of crane also. And then wash paper you can iron, and then the color or it will not fade because of the sunlight or because of the years passing. This is wash paper's great quality. Okay, so I hope you visit, you click again part 2, and I will see you there, and then you will learn how to make origami crane and how I put this type of base, or how you put in the string like this. Okay? はい。それでは皆さん、どうもありがとうございました。Thank you very much. See you later.